Reason number one, I do not want the partners' lives. I love the people with whom I work. I respect them. I think highly of them. I cannot believe the practices that they have built for themselves. And yet, I do not want to be them. First, they work so much. Often they are online at least one day on weekends, usually Sunday, but sometimes both. Even when they go on vacation, they need to check email intermittently. It was very common for partners to put up out of office messages, good for them, that will say that they will check their emails once in the morning and once in the evening and respond to things on an as needed basis. And you kind of need to do it. It's very, very difficult to totally unplug, especially as a partner, because the partner has their own relationship with their clients. Last minute client demands can lead to canceled plans and canceled dinners. I'm no stranger to the schedule, and although I could work these demanding hours as I was starting out, gaining new skills, all of that, I really can't work this kind of schedule nonstop for the rest of my career. When I told my partner that I was thinking about quitting, he told me that he never expected us to hang out on weekdays, like ever. He never really pressured me or guilted me about my hours or job demands in our relationship, but the fact that he was telling me now made me feel a little bit guilty about the fact that I was just prepared to do a job that does take a lot from you and demand a lot of your time that could be spent with your loved ones. Second, partners have to service client demands, even when client demands are unreasonable. The general tenor of Big Law is if clients say jump, we say how high. Given how high our rates are, and they are very, very high, it's not uncommon for associates to bill out at over $1,000 an hour. Some clients expect 24/7, 365 turnaround. Same day or next day turnarounds are not uncommon in Big Law. Sometimes the urgent task that you had isn't even reviewed by the client until much later, and it becomes clear that it was a fake fire drill. Your client's disorganization ends up becoming your problem. And if it's a firm client or a client of another partner, you can't really tell them no. I've witnessed clients treat partners, even really high-powered partners within and outside of the firm, totally disrespectfully, and the partners just kind of have to deal with it. Third, it turns out that partners individually don't actually have the power to effectuate the changes that I thought that they could. I never intended on staying in Big Law forever, but as I got more senior, there was a part of me that saw, hey, I'm still here. Maybe if I could, then I should. Because while 48% of associates are women and 12% of associates are Asian, just over 4% of partners are women of color. And that's not even getting into the whole equity, non-equity distinction. There was a part of me that thought maybe if I made partner, I would have it made and I could effectuate the changes that I wanted to see within the industry. But as I've gotten a little bit more senior, I've also been able to see a bit more behind the curtain. I've seen that making partner doesn't necessarily make your schedule better or that you've made it. In fact, there are tiers to partnership. It's like once you've actually made the climb up the ladder to becoming partner, you think you've made it, but there's actually just a never-ending series of ladders for you to climb. And unless you're the chair maker within the firm, you can't really shake the boat that much. Big law firms at the end of the day are very, very old institutions with very old traditions, and law as a general field tends to be pretty averse to change.